Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about, I am definitely not trying to come off disrespectful, not trying to come off ungrateful, not trying to come off not trying to be any one of those things. I'm definitely not trying to be any of those stuff. But what I have realized with my family, yes, with my particular family, yes, with my particular family, it's just with my family. I say that I don't know how to say. I really don't know how to say this. Like, I just don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Honestly, I'm getting there. I am getting there. And I want to say it in the nicest way as possible, the very nicest way that I can say. That's how I want to say it. But my family, meaning like from my mom and my dad's perspective, like right there, not going back to just to talk about my mom, mother, and my father. I would say they have tried their best. Them try them best. Them do what they can with what they had. That sound messed up or whatever. They did what they can with what they had. They never got to school, so they try to send we to school. Okay? Totally agree. Whatever. Okay. I feel like I know life is a step-by-step process, and as you move through life, you learn a thing or two. You learn. But they had 5 kids together and they did not learn anything. I don't know them learn. Maybe they did learn because they never had more than 5 kids. Okay, let's just say that. But what I can say, like, you see how you have an image of your parents in your head from when you was younger? Because I can imagine right now how my niece think of me. Like, she thinks I'm the best auntie in the world. I would say she thinks I'm the best auntie in the world, right? But as she grow up, I hope I'm not the same auntie, and she won't think of me as the best auntie in the world, okay? Because I can say for some of my aunties, I don't think they're the best aunties in the world right now. Maybe if I was a child, I would say yes. And you know what I can't believe? These people have been the same way since you were a child. Like, they have always been like that. They have always been like that. So now, like, even if you grew up and you have some resentment between them, or they just do stuff that you don't like and you think they should grow out of it and they're not growing out of it, that's because they have been that way. Okay, say me at 25, them have me 25 years ago. They've been that way before 25 years ago. So can you imagine now you trying to talk to somebody who's been like that for over like years? Like, can you imagine talking to somebody that think this way is this way and that is the way how it should be? And what has changed? Why do you think that way is that way? Is that doing anything for your life? Is that making your life better, or you still think the same way and your life don't change from I was 1? Your life not change from me a 1 year old down to me and you still I do the same thing. You still I do the same thing. I'm glad me I say this, really and truly. I am happy that I am seeing this, and now I know if you want a different result, you have to do something else. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. And they've been doing the same thing from me a little pitney over and over and expecting a different result. So them insane. You cannot argue or talk to people that is insane. Because them insane. They've been doing this before I was born. They've been like that before I was born. So them anything with them I do, them stuck, like they're literally stuck. And I know you're never too old to learn anything, but them too far gone. Certain people just too far gone. You know, I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying everybody's like that. Everybody's parents is not like that. Everybody, but I'm just, that's an example I'm giving. I hope you understand and you get what I'm saying. I'm just using them as an example, okay? As an example. But these people, that's like, so that's how I'm starting to decipher the world. Certain people, you just don't waste your time, try to argue with them, try to tell. If they're not willing to learn anything new, you don't go and try to teach them anything new. You can bring the horse to the water, but you can't force them to drink it. Simple as that. Like, it's literally that simple. You cannot force whatever you want to force on them. You don't know something, we're trying to tell you something. Why don't you listen? Because then again, certain older people won't listen to a younger person because you don't know nothing. You just born. You don't know nothing. But do you know anything about the world now? Do you know anything about the world now? Do you know anything about the world? If any young put your phone done, as some younger person you gotta ask, so make that make sense. Let that make sense. You get me? So what I'm trying to say is, don't argue with people who that you see cannot, them just cannot, they're just incapable of understanding something different from what they have been telling themselves for years, literally years. Like, it's gonna take a miracle. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's gonna be a miracle for just help them see the light. Just help them see like a speck of light. It's gonna take a miracle. It's literally gonna take a miracle to help them, because they need help, but you can't help them at the same time. So you know what you have to do? Just leave them alone. If you see sometimes you and a certain person just cannot get along, just leave them alone. Just take with yourself. That's not how you want your life to go. That's not how you see your family future or whatever going. Just leave that alone. If you don't want to be a part of it, you don't have to. Don't let them force you into anything. If you don't want to be a part of it anymore, you gotta make your own family. You gotta do your own thing. You don't have to. You just don't have to. You don't have to stick with what they're giving you. There's always better outside of that. Trust me. And try to understand better. If you be like, this is not it, it's not it. This is not it. It's not it. It's just not. It would never be it. Anyways, do what you must with that. I thank you. Bye.